All right, so I'm here with Cordelia, and Cordelia has Arya, who is right here, and we're gonna do a behavior session. And so, tell me a little bit about Arya's issues.
Well, she's got a whole laundry list of them. But today we are working on her reactivity to dogs, which comes from very repeated trauma of being attacked or very aggressively approached by other dogs over and over again, about 20 to 30 times at least. Not in this area, but where we used to live. So,
And that was in Tennessee. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so she's reactive to which kinds of dogs?
Almost all of them. Smaller ones are less big of a deal. But anything that's about three-quarters of her size and up, she'll almost definitely react to.
And how does she react? What does she do?
Hi, sweetheart.
Hello, video bomber. Yeah. I love you too. And what does she do?
She lunges. She'll sometimes she'll bark. She'll yeah. I feel like she would be she'd be pretty aggressive if they were close enough.
Okay. So she growls, lunges,
Yeah.
barks. And how far away does the dog have to be for her to start to get upset?
For her to start kind of freezing up, I'd say maybe across the street.
So
No.
40, 50 feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you try working on with her before?
Not very much, mostly just avoidance.
And how did that work?
It's not, especially with her brother, who is a lot more serious about his reactions. It's very extremely extreme with him.
Yeah, we're going to
so-
do him next. So today is Arya's second session, but it's been a few weeks because weather and stuff. So she would definitely normally be reactive to a golden retriever up close.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know she used to wear a prong collar, and today she's wearing a martingale collar. Do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah. So, I used to do balance training with her. I used to think that dogs needed leadership and discipline and stuff. And I've come to find, my perspective has changed a lot on that, and I feel like that was very wrong. And for some dogs, that's actually really damaging. And her, she is a very good example of that. She used to be a very happy-go-lucky puppy, was able to sleep upside down, like she was just that comfortable. And ever since we did the training with all the punishments and corrections and stuff, that really, really changed her demeanor, and she became very she lacked self-confidence, and she's been that way ever since. I haven't seen her sleep upside down ever since. She questions herself. She's also she gets really upset really easily too. She's very quick to anger too. So yeah, I feel like it was very damaging to her.
And so you started training Arya with the balance methods at what age for her?
I think it was about 5 months is when they introduced the prong collar. We started her off with a board and train. She was with those trainers as a baby, and they didn't, of course, do any corrections or anything with her. Just treats and
Sure.
playing with other puppies and stuff.
Okay.
But for her first official training, that was about 5 months.
Okay. And what, at the time when the trainer started with treats and stuff as a puppy, what made them switch to?
That was their method. It's, pretty much every dog gets a prong.
Okay. So she didn't do anything in particular at that age.
Right.
Okay.
And I even asked them, please don't put a prong on her, like, because it looks scary to me, And but they did, and then after that, I was like, oh, well, I guess she looks fine. So, but little did I know she wasn't. So then I was like, oh, I guess this is the right method, So, so then we continued with that. Yeah.
Any worries for today?
I think she's gonna do fabulous today.
Great. Me too. let's get to it.
Okay.
All right, so we just got out of the car and we're going to go do Cordelia's session now. So when I do these sessions, I always start way under threshold. I have the client go way to the other end of the park by the fence, and then Dakota and I will follow. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So way over there is Cordelia and Arya, and I would guess they're probably a good 300 feet away at the moment, way over the necessary space for her threshold. And here's Dakota, my dog, who always helps me out. Loves the park. And so we're going to start here at this distance and work within Arya's comfort zone. So here we are following Cordelia and Arya. They are way straight ahead, just beyond the trees there. And Dakota and I are way back here. And as you can see, we're keeping Arya completely comfortable. She's sniffing the ground. There she looks, so I'm going to stop. And that's very normal for her. She kicks back when she marks. And Cordelia already knows that she can treat Arya for looking at us. There, Arya's looking at us again, so we're going to stop. Cordelia already knows that she can treat Arya for looking at us and for looking at her. However, very often when Arya is in a new place, she will not take food. So I just wanted to note that's why she's not getting very many treats. Normally, I would reward both of those looks. So as we're continuing to follow Arya and Cordelia, I just wanted to pan and show you the space where I do this work in. It is enormous and it has nobody in it. That is essential for this to work. I do not recommend doing this in the beginning stages anyway, in a spot that is tight at all whatsoever, because space is so important for honoring a dog's threshold. So if the dog stops to sniff, I just wanted to note that I stop with Dakota and I let him sniff. We do not continue if the dog sniffs. So just wanted to show a comparison. Arya's sniffing. We're just waiting. Dakota does not look at her. That's very deliberate. Eye contact is not good. So he always averts his gaze. And we follow at Arya's permission. We've about cut the distance to 25% of what we started with. And this is approaching what her threshold would be in her neighborhood. And very often, part of why this method works is because I'm not in the neighborhood to start with. We start in a neutral location with a lot of space. So now we're close enough that we are definitely within what would have been Arya's threshold. We're probably within 20 feet now. And she remains comfortable. Sniffing, head down, tail up, not staring at us, not freezing. Definitely not lungy, barky, growly. Here's Dakota for reference. Would you offer her a treat and see if she'll take it? Try anyway. No. And in case people are wondering if this transfers, there's a guy with a lab over there, definitely within Arya's range, and she is not upset. So I just want to make the point that when we turned around and now Arya is following Dakota, there is no vocalizing. We are not upset. We're sniffing, our tail is up, we're relaxed. That's important. And since we took that beginning part so slowly, we're closing the distance very quickly, still very comfy. All right, so Dakota's gonna say hi. Arya's gonna say hi to Dakota. 1, 2, 3, back to you. So try to keep her more towards his rear. Don't let her go to his groin yet. Okay. Okay, come on back. Good. 1, 2, 3, back to you. Good. And that's okay if she won't eat. Naturally. Arya, hi. And 1, 2, 3, back to you. Good. And again. We do it until she's bored. Oh, maybe we're there. Okay, great. That counts. Oh, good girl. Nice. Good girl. All right. So when I start parallel walking, Dakota, come here. Thank you. We're going to do dog, human, human, dog. So the humans are the buffers between the dogs to start with. So Arya has me and Cordelia between her and Dakota, who was on my right side. And we stay like this until she's not avoiding anymore, or if she were getting excited until she calmed down. If she got vocal, or if she got upset in any way, we would spread apart more. And if she seems calm and neutral like she is now, then I get closer and I stop there. When she acknowledges we exist, I don't go closer than that. Always on our thresholds. And we'll just stay like this for a bit. All right, so we're much closer together. And Arya has looked at Dakota several times, hoping I can get another one. There's a good look. So here's Dakota. And she's looked at him nicely, able to look away, stay relaxed, see the tail carriage, nice and neutral, as opposed to how high it was when we first got here. But in her defense, there are squirrels here. Another look, sustained look. Good girl! And I would treat her if she would take it. No, that's all right. So this works even for dogs who aren't particularly treat motivated outside. So we're obviously very close together. And we're going to work on being able to walk past each other. All right, so to start with walking past each other, you're just gonna walk right here on your own little line, and I'm gonna walk over here on my own little line apart, okay? All right, and I'm gonna keep Dakota on my other side to make it easier for her. All righty, go ahead. Very good, everybody. Yay. And then we're gonna turn around, go back straight the way you came. Now I'm not a buffer. Now Dakota's next to her and she's next to Dakota because it's going so well. If it didn't, I would have done it again. Very nice, very good. All right, one more time. Whatever. She's okay. You're a good girl. Don't care. Good boy. Yeah. So movement is generally what makes this all work. So the last bit is being able to settle together. I'm going to have them at one picnic table. We're going to be at another. This went much better and faster than the first time. Good girl. Hi, Flirt. We didn't make it to the sitting last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Good girl.
Oh, she sees her favorite.
Ooh. Yay. Yeah. Good girl. With Dakota. Who's chilling? Nice. Good. All right, so now we're settling. We're settled. At the end, it took about 50 minutes to get to this point, and we've been like this for about 10 minutes. How are you feeling?
I feel great.
Arya does too. Great. Yay. And does she normally do this in any other context?
Oh, no way.
Great.
No.
And we were able to do this without her having to take treats. And she's obviously very comfy and happy. We all want the squirrels that are over there. So we're going to do that now. Yay! Go team Arya and Cordelia.
Good girl.
All right, you gonna bring your stick? Let's bring that stick. Bring it. You can bring it. Good job. Out together with Cordelia's other dog and Arya. And Dakota is sweeping the trail. Very good. He's a good boy. So this is Valhalla, Cordelia's other dog. He's a male Malamute. He's neutered, yeah? But he's same-sex aggressive, and Dakota is a male dog. And normally it does not look like this. So I just wanted to say, for the record, that Dakota has some of his own magic. And that's part of why what I do works. Yeah, he's a good boy.